Hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Kaiju Hall of Fame. I am your Well, what the heck was that? Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tank Talks Movies. And today we're continuing on with the American Pie franchise. In this particular episode, we're talking about American Wedding. The movie starts off with Jim and Michelle, just having a nice dinner. Jim is planning to propose to Michelle, and he's like, there's a box, he hid the box under her napkin, and he asks, maybe you should just use your napkin. And then, the waiter comes with a cell phone, and asks, it's Jim's dad, Jim, you left the ring at home. I have it, I'm on my way. So pretty much, Jim's dad shows up. Oh, but prior to that, Michelle is kind of confused. So she goes under the table and starts giving Jim a little hand sucky sucky. And he's just like, well, how that good feeling feels. And his dad shows up. Where's Michelle? Powder room? Good. I'm so glad my boy's been about to pop the question. And all of a sudden you hear, I guess Michelle's head hit the table and cause some wine pops up and... Okay. Then all of a sudden he's like, Jim's kind of freaking out because he's getting ahead. So, and his dad's right there, So he's freaking out that, he's getting a humdinger, and his dad's like, well, you're a mess. Let me take you out. You need to get some air. And all of a sudden, his dad helps him out of his chair, and his pants are to the floor, and he's like, oh, your penis, blah, 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 and everything like that. And he's just all embarrassed, and then Michelle comes out from under the table, and he finally asks the question, will you marry me? Michelle says yes. Then we cut to, then they're hugging, kissing, and then all of a sudden it just zooms in on Jim's crotch with really just a boner. And then we go to a bar where there's Finch, Kevin, Jim, and Michelle. They're just, drinking. They're all happy, that Jim's engaged, and they're going, but then a song comes on and Michelle wants to dance. And Jim can't dance for shit. So they try, and Michelle's they're doing the twirly thing, and he tries to grab her, throw her out, pull her back in, and she slips, bumps into a waitress, and hits the floor. And Finch goes, well, at least the wedding will be entertaining. One moment, please. And I'll make you this some other day. Okay. Then we cut to a pretty much it's not the wedding party, but it's the announcement party or something. Or it looks like a graduation party to me. So Finch, Kevin, Jim, yeah, they're all there. And then, even the two MILF guys show up. They're like, there's no keg around, just a cookout. Bleh. It was F for presentation. But good news, they're going to be ushers at the wedding. So they're going to be MILF, 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 etc., etc. Then, all of a sudden, we cut to a driveway, or the middle of the street, and here's Stifler driving a fucking school bus. We're having Steve Stifler drive a school bus. Something's wrong with you. And, okay, he pulls up to Jim's house because, where's why didn't you invite me to the fucking graduation party, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. We meet Michelle's parents in the process of Stifler showing up to the party. Jim and Stifler spill cake on their groinal area. And all of a sudden we get two dogs, one big dog and one really small dog. All of a sudden now, the big dog jumps Stifler, and it's licking all the frosting off its crotch. And then James is trying to get the dog. This is gonna be kind of weird to say without trying to pull the dog off. Well, he's got his pants to his ankles, and it looks like he's thrusting into the dog. The tiny dog comes up and starts humping Jim's thigh. And then there's Michelle's parents come in, or actually the whole party comes looking in, and Jim's dad's like, Jim, step away from the dog. Okay. And then Stifler still doesn't know that Jim is getting married, until he's cleaning himself off, and and Kevin and Finch are helping clean the dogs off because they're covered in frosting. And then there's Jim's mom comes in and goes, "Have you guys seen the bride's parents?" He's like, "Oh, this isn't a graduation party. Jim's getting fucking married. We get to have a fucking bachelor party." And the only time I believe in the American Pie franchise, Finch and Stifler agree on something. And again, one more, I need to take another sip of my drink. Thank you. And they're talking again. Then they're going to different, they're at the bar, Finch considers recon, and so they have Finch pretty much spy on the bride, Michelle. Sorry that I'm blanking out on the names here. I'm sorry. So they're spying, and he pretty much tells Jim that she wants this particular dress, and so they go downtown to the dress shop where they want the dress to be made, and the person's not there to make the dress. So they go down to different bars to try to find this one. We're with Stifler at this point, and he walks into a certain bar, but the vibe is a little different than his usual. He's in a gay bar. Nothing against the gays. Just he was in a gay bar. He meets this cute little girl there, and she says, I think you'd like my friend. So she goes and grits a guy named Bear. Just a big guy, just goatee, kind of balding on top. But he's one of the funniest characters in this movie. He just, pretty much, him and Stifler get into an argument. Jim and the others show up to it there and go why? How did you get the courage to, check out a gay bar? And then, then there's a hilarious dance-off between this Bear and Stifler. Then, we meet the person who has to make the dress, and, they got the dress. Then, they're going to the Jim doesn't know when the bachelor party is going to happen. So, he makes plans with Michelle's parents to talk about how he would be good to be the husband, a good husband. And then he just, he waits for them to come, and then all of a sudden here's Kevin, Stifler, Finch, all three of them just, show up with strippers, etc., etc., and just hilarity happens. Then, like, Michelle's parents show up, and they're just in shock. And they're blaming Finch and stuff like that. He's covered in chocolate. They make them do weird stuff. Then it's getting closer to the wedding day. Stifler's teaching Jim how to dance, and it's getting closer to the wedding day. Stifler accidentally kills all of the flowers that are supposed to be for the wedding. And he feels really bad. He's pretty much made everyone mad at him. He feels so bad. Then he goes to the lady who did all the designs, and apparently it took her about a month to do it. So he gets his entire football team. Yeah, he's a football coach, or an assistant football coach, to play. Get all these things put together, and like just everything goes perfectly. But there is a scene that is, in my opinion, is kind of really disgusting, and a lot of these movies have a lot of disgusting stuff. Jim asked Stifler about shaving his balls. Okay, Jim shaved his balls. Simple enough. And then he tries to shake it out, shake like all the hair out of the towel, and it lands on the wedding cake. And this is one of the, what could go wrong goes wrong. You have to make a brand new cake, etc., etc. Damn, that's actually pretty good. The day of the wedding happens. Jim's grandmother, just because Michelle is not Jewish, doesn't want the wedding to happen. So, I guess Stifler talked to her. He was supposed to hook up with Michelle's sister, and well, they just put the grandma in the closet, I guess, and they Stifler fucked the grandmother. G-MILF. And he's like, ooh. The wedding goes off without a hitch. Stifler's like pretty much the best man, and gives him the wedding ring that one of the dogs actually ate. So he's walking around waiting for a dog to poop. I'm not going into that scene because just thinking about it makes me want to vomit. That's one of the most disgusting scenes in the damn movie. But the wedding goes off without a hitch. I've been saying that a lot. The I do's happen. The kiss, the slow dance. Jim does a good job at dancing. And the movie starts. The end credits starts happening. But then all of a sudden there's just a poof. And we have Stifler's mom in a bathtub. And we got the the MILF guys, just like looking in a window. And she's bathing him. And all of a sudden a head pops up from under the water. And it's Paul Finch. Again, he hooks up with Stifler's mom. He hooked up with her in the first movie, the second movie, and why not the third movie? And I recommend this movie. I do. It's pretty good. You know, it has a rated version or non-rated version. It should be, like, make your selection. The unrated version has more scenes, but this has been the Kaiju Hall of Fame. This has been Tank Talks Movies on American Pie American Wedding. Till next time, my friends, we will continue on next time with American Pie Bandcamp. So long, farewell, and God bless.